Hey everyone, I'm Connor and welcome back to my channel, The Closet. If it's your first time here on my channel, I like to talk about all things luxury. So if that is something you're into, I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you're notified when I release new videos. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Now, over Christmas, I did a big luxury unboxing video, and I'll link that up above. And one of the bags that I got in that little haul was, my favorite bag. I'm just gonna say it's my favorite bag. And it is my LOEWE puzzle bag. And since getting that bag, I've obviously uploaded selfies and mod shots and all of that jazz. And even just in that unboxing video, I got lots of requests to do a review after I'd used the bag for a little bit. So that's what this video is, the review. All right, let's get into it. Now, first of all, if you're unfamiliar with LOEWE, they are a luxury fashion house that is Spanish in heritage, and they're owned by the LVMH group. They produce lots of different kinds of bags, and they're very kind of subtle yet luxurious at the same time, and they have so many different types of bags, and they're all very like quirky, I guess. But the puzzle bag is probably one of their most recognized famous bags, and it's basically because of its simple design, I guess, but it's eye-catching, luxurious, and I think people just kind of want to know a little bit more when they see it, I'm guessing, but I absolutely love this bag. First, I'm going to talk about specs of this exact bag and then how it compares to the other more common puzzle bags in the LOEWE collection. Now, this is the small size in the soft caramel color with the light gold hardware. It is 24 centimeters in width, and it has accents of smooth box leather on the tabs here, on the handle, on the zipper pulls, and also on the strap. So the strap's also in that box leather. Also, it has the LOEWE anagram logo in a blind embossment here on the top flap. There is contrast white stitching accents too on the zips, front and back, and also on the strap. The inside of the bag is lined in a herringbone cotton or like linen material, and it has the LOEWE plaque in the center there, LOEWE made in Spain. It also has a serial number in this top corner. I'm not going to try fold it out, but it is, you can see it when you're looking like that. There's also a back pocket, and that is it. I believe the small size used to have another pocket or another little slot on the inside, but they removed it because they realized people don't really use pockets on the inside of their bags. They kind of just either use a bag organizer or they chuck everything in. The bag has a flap at the top like this, and of course it has a very long zipper with a long zipper pull. But the clever design with this bag is, I know a lot of people struggle with kind of this sort of design where the zip is at the top because it makes it annoying to get in and out of, like with the Speedy, for example, where you've got the zip that goes right across and it kind of limits how you can get into the bag because of where it is joining here, I guess, you know what I mean? It's really tight, but this bag is very clever because they've allowed the zip to come apart on the side here, so it doesn't restrict when you're going in and out of the bag. It is a big tick for me, and I remember when I first started using this bag, that's the first thing I noticed. It's incredibly easy to get in and out of this bag. So when you're wearing it on the strap, unless you want it to be zipped up, I normally keep it open, so then if I want something, I can just go in and out, and it's incredibly easy. It's not annoying at all. So just that simple design there of separating the zip from, you know how like the Speedy's joined like that, so it makes it annoying to get in and out of. On the back of the bag there is another zip with the large zipper pull as well. That is just an open pocket that is also lined in the herringbone linen that the inside of the bag is as well. And this pocket is like that section of the bag, so it doesn't go all the way across. It is literally like that, so great if you want to put a lipstick or a parking ticket or your AirPods or something where you kind of don't want it to be, you know, jiggling and jaggling around in the front of the bag, but you kind of just want to be able to grab it and go. It does not fit an iPhone. I have an iPhone 13 Pro, and it of course does not fit, but if you're on the go and you want it to sit in there, you know, what would you say, 70% of the phone fits in, so it's not going to fall out. So it's good if you're just slipping in and out, but yeah, it doesn't fit a phone. Well, my phone anyways. The bottom of the bag, it has no feet. Now, there have been previous models of the LOEWE puzzle bag that has had feet, but this one does not. It is just a flat piece of leather. On the sides, it has these little gusset tab things, purely for aesthetics. And then it has one large carry handle that is pretty substantial actually, but yeah. It's got these two little buckles on the side that are actually curved and twisted, I guess you could say. And there is a reason why they are curved like that. And it is so when the strap is on the bag, it doesn't make the bag, I don't know, okay, I'm gonna try to word this properly. When the strap is attached to this bag, it doesn't sit like this and it doesn't lean forward or back because of how these are curved. I hope that makes sense. But you know when you have a strap on a bag and it is perfectly straight, the bag is very unnatural, like it can't move this way or that way. So to save it having a sort of swivel motion, when you attach the strap to this and you hold it upwards, it prevents the bag from falling forward or back. I can't do it while I'm holding it. It prevents the bag from going too forward or too back and twisting because of the way these are curved. Genius. Like there's so much detail that has gone into all these little parts of the bag, and it makes it incredibly, incredibly practical. It's not just, you know, we put these gorgeous bits of hardware on the bag, but they serve no purpose and they actually make it harder. They hinder the use of the bag. No, everything has had so much thought put into it. Now, this bag is probably marketed to be a relaxed, smushy, kind of playful bag, and a lot of the time you'll see people mold the bag like this, where they'll push down the flap, they will kind of crumple it up, and they want it to be super casual and kind of that soft and playful look. I personally prefer it just to look exactly like this, but over time the leather will soften and it'll get that kind of slouch, which I'm also fine with. But for now, I'm enjoying it being the way it is. But if it gets to that point, I'm not going to be disheartened. I know that these leathers soften over time, and the bag doesn't look bad that way. It doesn't look bad this way. It's just at the moment I'm kind of wanting it to be like this, but I love it. I love both looks of the bag. Now the strap is, it clips on with an almost carabiner-like way. So it says LOEWE is embossed on there, and it's also embossed on the other one. And the hardware is very substantial. It is not flimsy. It is not, what's it called? What's it where it's like real cheap feeling? Chinky? Kinky? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. The words aren't coming to me today. But it is very solid. It is very luxurious. That's the best way to say it. And it just clips on perfectly. You don't break your thumb trying to press the little bit in. And it is very, very substantial, the hardware. Now, the strap is an adjustable crossbody or shoulder strap, and it is adjusted by these loops that are on the strap here. And basically, you just unthread this, you pull the tab through the little thingy-mabobby, and then you can just pick, you know, which adjustment you want. Say you want it on this one, and then you just press, I think you press it down the little line bit. See how there's like a little line here to make it easier? You just press it in, and then that's how you adjust it. I like it, and Dale actually pointed this out when I used the bag, that it's a very subtle way to put the strap adjustment, and I do love it. I do love it. So adjusting the strap is incredibly easy, and there's just lots of little hints of detail. So the little anagram logo there is on the back of the little nodule that you lock in the adjustments with, and this is in the box leather with the contrast white stitching. Now, when you purchase the bag from LOEWE, you will get the box, the ribbon, the dust bag, and then all of like the little documentation cards that you would normally get, like the swing tag or the little leather care book thing, whatever you want to call it. You kind of get all that stuff. Now, I purchased mine from Harrods, and unfortunately I did not receive a box, but I did get the LOEWE dust bag, and I must say the LOEWE dust bags are hands down the best dust bags of any fashion house, including Hermes. They are the best quality. They are this thick, it's in a herringbone pattern as well, but it's just the one solid color. It doesn't have that contrast color running through it like the inside of the bag does, or the Hermes ones. It is in a thick, like linen-y, canvasy material. It's got a really substantial drawstring, and it is just the best quality dust bag I've ever seen. Like, yeah. It came with the LOEWE swing tag, which just has the price. So it's the puzzle bag small, light caramel. And then it has the price in pounds because I purchased it from Harrods. Then it also has another little like leather care booklet, what to do if the bag gets wet, wipe it down, blah, blah, blah. And then like a little authenticity check, quality control thing. So I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get a box. However, I knew that I was not getting a box because brands like Balenciaga, YSL, things like that, when you purchase them from Farfetch or Harrods or My Teresa or Matches, you don't always get the box. So I was expecting not to get it. I did, however, because, you know, I don't have any other LOEWE items. I kind of wanted the box and everything. I managed to get the shopping bag and the box for it off eBay for like $30. So, you know, it's a win. Now let's talk about the more traditional, or the few types of puzzle bags in the small size. So mine, as I said before, is in the grained calf skin. So it's got this really beautiful pebbled kind of leather. I'm sure it's showing up in the camera. And then it has this contrast box smooth leather on the handle, the strap, and these accents here. It has the, you know, the blind anagram sign, all of that jazz. Now, this bag is the premium version of the puzzle bag because it costs a little bit more than the traditional classic range. This costs in Australian dollars retail $4,150, and the classic is about $3,850. The key differences are the classic bag has a smooth, very, very light pebbled leather, but just to the eye, it looks smooth, and on camera, it comes across as smooth, but if you do look at it up close, you will see a very light grain. It also has palladium hardware or silver hardware. It doesn't have the beautiful light gold hardware. It has no contrast leather, so all of the bag is in the same smooth type of leather. It also, what else does it have? What are the differences? Oh, and also the anagram is in a silver or white print. So it's in the exact same position, but it is not a blind embossment, it is in white. I'll attach photos here so you know what I'm talking about, but they're the main differences. But I think the justification for the price difference is obviously the leather. Okay, I'm going to talk about the pricing. Now, I got, when I decided I wanted to get the puzzle bag, I started doing a bit of research on where to purchase it from, how I can get the best price for it, and how I can get the best reward or cashback option for purchasing this bag. Now, since LOEWE is owned by the LVMH group, it falls under the brand exclusions kind of terms and conditions for Matches and for Farfetch and you know, Net-a-Porter, My Teresa, all that sort of thing. So if you think that it's going to get you an instant 10% off or 15% off when one of those places has a sale, I'm sorry to break your heart, but it's very, very difficult to do so. However, there are a few caveats to that, and I did all the work, so I know. And basically, I found out that if you want to purchase a classic color LOEWE bag, like mine in the soft caramel or the tan color, which is the very close to the Hermes gold, you're going to struggle to get a discount. They very rarely go on sale. They're always excluded from, you know, the 10% off or the big percent off little codes that those, you know, sellers put out. So you're going to struggle. So if you're looking at getting a code I would let that dream go. If you were looking at getting a seasonal puzzle bag where it's got a print on it or it's in a non-classic color, generally Net-a-Porter or My Teresa will do a discount for those kinds of bags. Even on the LOEWE website, they will do a sale too, and they generally put in those bags in the sale. So for example, I think, say the size under mine, under the small size, which is the nano, did I say it was? Let me double check. Sorry, the mini. So the mini size, I know the retail for it is $2,980, and when it goes on sale, it's about $2,200 or $2,300. So it's a pretty good saving, but you just not, the sacrifice is getting it in one of those traditional neutral colors. The second part of this little hunt I did was, after looking on all of those websites, the only place I could find that bag in the grained leather, besides the LOEWE website, was either Matches, David Jones, which is an Australian, like Bloomingdale's or whatever, and Harrods. Now, David Jones, obviously I couldn't get it through a sale code through David Jones. The only amount of money I could get off it was through Shopback, and I think the highest that they had at the time was 5% Shopback. So I just crossed David Jones off the list. Then I was looking through Matches. It was obviously excluded from their sales over Christmas, and the maximum cashback I could get was like 6.5%, I'm pretty sure. So I was kind of like, oh, I really wanted to get 10% off. And one night, I think it was like midnight, I happened to be on the Harrods website and they had that exact bag. And I saw that they had a 10% off loyalty membership program thing, where if you signed up, which is free to do, you sign up on Harrods loyalty program and you get 10% off your first order off a range of things. And I just was like, surely it's not going to let this puzzle bag get that discount. But I joined the program, and it had a little symbol where it would place it on items that just got the 10% off, and sure as nothing, the puzzle bag happened to get that discount. So I didn't need to put a code or anything in, it just automatically deducted 10% off the price of the retail, which was 4,150 Australian dollars. I double checked that you don't get customs or duties when you purchase from Harrods shipping to Australia, and you don't, so that price includes everything but the shipping. Shipping with Harrods, it doesn't matter what you buy, whether it's a big order or a small order, you always pay $45 shipping, and that is shipped with DHL. I went on to Shopback and I saw what Harrods were giving back through the Shopback program, and you got 2.5% back with them as well. Generally, if you are doing Shopback and you want to get the discount that they are offering, normally if you use a discount code when checking out on another website, it will kind of counteract the percentage you'd get back with Shopback, so it doesn't let you double dip. But because I didn't actually have to put in a code, Harrods just deducted the 10% automatically, the Shopback worked, so I got another 2.5% off the price of the bag, which after the 10% was taken off. So I was like, woo! Then my credit card, for some unknown reason, was doing 3% off international transactions, and because this was with Harrods, it somehow fell into the international transaction thing, so I got another 3% off the price once the 10% off was removed. So I was absolutely stoked. Now, I've written down what I actually got the bag for because I forget, and I talked about this in the unboxing video. I broke it down, but I basically got the bag for 3,530 Australian dollars plus the $45 shipping fee. And so the retail was 4,150 Australian dollars, and I got it for 3,530 Australian dollars. So I saved $600 basically, and I was like, yay! So, you know, it pays to do your research. After I posted that unboxing video, I had a few people message me on Instagram, and they said that if you're in America, I'm pretty sure Neiman Marcus do a similar sort of sale where you get 10 or 15% off the classic range bags. I think it must be once a year, but you can get it done, and Shopback also works through it. I know I saw another YouTube video, and I can't remember it off the top of my head, where the same sort of thing happened. They purchased it through Neiman Marcus. They also used a Shopback. I don't know if it was the actual Shopback app or just another type of shop back app, but they also got money back. So it really pays to do your research, and it pays to shop around, because $600 is big saving for a brand new full leather designer bag. So no regrets. Now, if you were on the fence about purchasing one of these bags, I would strongly recommend going into either a department store, like obviously Neiman Marcus and things like that have them, or if you can get into a LOEWE store, even better, and try them on, play around and see if it is a bag that you would think you would wear. Dale made a great point that although this is one solid color bag, the geometric puzzle design really breaks it up, so it's not just one solid block of this, like, you know, goldy, nudie, not nudie, what's it called? Goldy brown color. It's broken up, and because of the contrasting stitching and the different types of leathers and the zip and the hardware and everything, it really breaks it up and it makes it a really interesting and fun bag. I actually, the first time I wore this, or the second time I wore it, I was at a shopping center and I was walking down the escalator, and this lady was, she must have been behind me, and I went to turn left to walk off the escalator to go on the other one down, and it was one of those days when they were, they changed the escalators around because they were fixing it. So I went to turn left and then I stopped and it was coming the other way, and I was like, oh my God, so embarrassing. So I turned the other way to go back the other way, and this lady was like, oh my gosh, what bag is that? Is that the puzzle bag? What size is it? So once I got off the escalator, we were chatting, and she's like, oh my God, this bag, I never would have, like online looking at it, I never would have picked it, but in person, I really love it. So yeah, it's definitely one of those kind of hidden gem bags, and it's getting more and more popular, but it gives off a really subtle, luxurious designer bag feel. And sometimes you need to have a non-monogram, non-loud designer bag to take to things like job interviews, or if you're going on a date, or if you're meeting, you know, something professional, and you don't want to take something flashy, but you don't want to take, you know, like a daggy bag. This is definitely that perfect option, and I love that it's subtle and under the radar, but I still get that luxurious vibe. Oh, it smells so good. The smell, out of this world. But the quality is impeccable. The design is very practical, and it is very well thought out. It's not an annoying bag to use. It's an easy bag to use. I reach for it, and because it's neutral, or a neutral color that suits the kind of things I wear, it's definitely something I reach for all the time. But they do have lots of great colors. If you're not somebody where the tan or this soft caramel would work for you, they have black, they have blues, so it's definitely something worth checking out as well. Thanks so much for watching my LOEWE puzzle bag review. If there's anything you think I've missed, or if you want me to clarify something, please pop it all down in the comments below. I would also love it if you could give this video the thumbs up, and yeah. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, please hop on and follow my account, The Closet by Connor. I've been popping up some reels or TikToks on there, which I kind of poke fun at the luxury YouTube community, myself included. 90% of the things in those TikToks are things that I do, so it's a lot of Australian humor and our kind of take on how we poke fun in things, so I would really love it if you could check those out. I also do have a TikTok account, which is also the same as my Instagram account's name, The Closet by Connor, so I would love it if you could follow me on there as well. But thanks so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all next time.